football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Utes will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Shaw. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Bunch formation for these receivers. Give to the back. And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, UCLA. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Bro, why the fuck is this band going crazy right now? My fault, bro. This motherfucking band going too wild.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
To the 25-yard line. Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's
Kickoff. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruin.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Turning it on! Bust through behind his pad. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Unloads quickly. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Thomas back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Blackburn. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything to make it.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UCLA. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the big and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Thomas looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Blackburn. There he goes down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense.
Down,
Oh!
grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with the touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Bro, this band is going dumb. Thank you. Finally. And it started right back up. Oh my goodness.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade.
Oh, a lot of space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Trying play action. Under fire.
What, bro?
Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had
You gotta be kidding me, dog. That shit was butt ass naked.
What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media.
Breaks into the open. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. He got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a cover. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Thomas back to pass. And here's the third interception of the night.
Oh, fucking around. Fucking around. Fucking around. Fucking around. Fucking around. Yeah. Fucking around, doggy.
Man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Gray. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Utes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's going for the big play. And he
Pleasant Park.
another interception, his third one of the night. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Flores. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Come on, Marshall.
His hands. Oh, he had an
You
explosive
bum.
play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Them niggas walked right the fuck in there, bro.
On his being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
That was an ugly pass, bro.
Now it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It falls in.
Come on, cuz. You gotta bring that down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of it.
Can I get a pass interference, bro?
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Hand off from the gun. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Catch in the middle.
Oh, I'm pressing triangle and
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
It's complete. He gets those chains moving.
who is
Gets
this
it out
nigga,
to the
bro?
42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Thomas back to pass.
Bro, I'm pressing triangle. Put your hands up.
It's incomplete.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Gonna run it. It's Brady. Shakes off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Utes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on second down. Pushing for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Utah!
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shaw. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, this nigga can't throw.
Connection, they were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll take it himself. Just a 1-yard gain. With 3rd and 9. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Going to take a shot.
Oh, hold on to the...
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You gotta be kidding me, dog. Everybody wants to throw right now.
You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Back to throw time running short in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Rushes on him. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He unleashes a long one. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for room, it's caught. Smashes through the tackle.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the lone back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to South Alabama. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Thomas looking to fire. Makes the catch. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
This is a good example of spacing in the passing game. Get the ball to your receiver quickly and just give him a little bit of space so that he has the ability to turn around and make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
Off the play fake on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Breaks into the open on the left. A giant chunk of yardage picked up here and there down to the 24.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
He's in open space downfield. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. But listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. Guess what? This game is far from over.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Snap it to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. To the left. Got room at the 35. He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Bruin. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, throwing 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll go with a direct snap. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches.
Turn around, dog.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Thomas back to pass. He wants to take the
Bro,
ball.
what is niggas on?
Embarrassing for this defense when you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Utes have this offense rolling. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Utah.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's off. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Calls his own number. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football.
Bro, but these niggas catch everything with niggas on them. And...
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Bruins in the hurry up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Motion from the back. A design run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Dominating receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. QB draw. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll do it himself on the draw. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Look at you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job. And you did it.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it.
This nigga catches everything, bro. Everything.
Immediately short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Correct snap. Finds a little space. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Utes want to crank the tempo. With the run on Second and goal coming up. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And the Bruins are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. That was the definition of a quick strike, and now we'll see if they can turn that huge play into points. Quarterback will keep it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air. It's Iamaleava. And to go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there. They couldn't make the connection.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Definitely trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good, big...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over South Alabama. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Thomas looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. We make up the game plan.
Who the fuck was all these goddamn swats and shit early on?
Inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the right.
Hold on to the fucking ball, though. What this nigga going?
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bruins will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Spins away from the defense. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Thomas back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.